We begin in Indonesia, where the social media platform TikTok has suspended its live broadcast feature amid violent anti-government protests. The government says the platform has been used to spread disinformation that has spurred protests against it. The demonstrations were sparked by public outrage over lawmakers' housing allowances amid economic inequality. But they escalated after a civilian was killed when he was struck by an armoured vehicle at a demonstration on Thursday night. Several people later died when they tried to jump from a building that protesters had set fire to.
The regional parliament building in South Sulawesi province burns into the night after demonstrations against low wages and lavish perks for lawmakers spiraled out of control. It was here in the Indonesian capital, Jakarta, where an armoured police vehicle like this one ploughed into a 21-year-old delivery driver, Afan Kurniawan, leaving him dead. He wasn't part of the demonstration, just doing his job when he was hit and killed. Afan's death has ignited national outrage. President Prabowo met his grieving family. The pictures shared across Indonesia in a bid to calm the fraught tensions on the streets. 7 police officers have been found to have violated professional ethics, as one young man's death has become the symbol of a nation's fury, and that fury is still burning.
Now, DW correspondent Iryanda Mardanuz is following the story for us from Jakarta. Now, we've seen days of protests in Indonesia now. Are we expecting more of the same today?
Well, as of this morning, there hasn't been any protest yet. The security forces has been deployed mainly in the front of the parliament building, because since last night, there has been still protesters that has been gathered on the front of the parliament's building and the front of a brigade mobile of the police headquarters in Indonesia. To give you a little bit of context, on Friday we have seen a lot of circulating information on social media that stated protests will be held or restart on Monday, yet we still see such protests on yesterday. Saturday. Also, the newest thing is that what caught our attention is that there has been a looting in some of the members of the parliament's houses that has known controversially mocked the protesters. This information has to be confirmed yet. There's no official statements yet, both from the member of parliaments or the security forces now.
Now, TikTok has suspended its live feature in Indonesia. Talk us through what's happened there.
Yeah, the authorities, well, to be specific, Indonesian Broadcasting Association has sent official letters for mainly local medias to limit their content and to prevent such disinformation happening. One of them is the social media's TikTok, because as we know that Indonesia is one of the largest users of TikTok. So what the government really wants is to prevent such disinformation to be spread. And all in all, to really prevent any violent pictures or visual that we know cannot be really censored in TikTok. So up until today, there's no TikTok Live can be used until now.
Is there any precedent in Indonesia for this kind of violent unrest?
Yeah, there was also the main point, main information, main discussion that has been circulating on social media. This protest somehow reminded us back on '98, where we have this kind of such precedent, big demonstrations where we see back then it has been quite giving really big impact. So the discussions on social media also is to urge the protesters not to go into that directions, not to really destroy public facilities or to do these looting activities, and to stick together to what they really want and not to turn violent. In this context, the president has also given a statement via the head of police of Indonesia to take tough actions, quote unquote, to the violent demonstrators. We have to see and wait what kind of tough actions, but it's still to be confirmed yet, and that is also the main discussion on social media right now and a lot of local media right now.
Iryanda, thank you very much for your reporting. That's DW's Iryanda Mardanuz from Jakarta.